It's an adrenaline rush, particularly as you start off on the rapid.
And then you hit your first enormous wave and you're just absolutely swamped and covered in white water. Just the blow and the force of the river against your chest, and then just thinking what is going to come next.
And all you're trying to do is find a nice line down that doesn't involve too many big waves.
Once you get into the rapid, the waves are just coming from all directions. They've been bouncing off the wall. There's lots of water going over rocks. They're exploding. Now, although it's exploding, that might be the best route to go down the rapid.
The water's really aerated and fast, swirly.
Recirculating stoppers. They're the things that will hold you.
You go down into dips, you see nothing. You come up on top, and that's where you see everything else happening and see where everybody else is going and see actually the other lines that you can get.
There's two sorts of holes. There's those that you get stuck in, and there's holes that and there's the ones that you avoid. So try and avoid it at all costs. That's I think that's Dave just.
Oh, shut up, Dave. All right, but don't talk afterwards. Sakes.
It starts off nice and friendly and you think it's going to be really easy, and then it gets to stages when you suddenly see these rapids look quite intimidating and the waves are big, really big.
In some rapids, the most important thing is the entry. Sometimes that can be about a couple of feet wide, and if you get that right, you're 50% there.
And then it's just the fear and terror of getting your line right.
If you're running a rapid first, the nice thing is obviously to get to the bottom in one piece, and you go like, phew. Then you can look back and you can just see what's unfolding behind you. And if it's carnage, it's like you have to deal with that and chase people.
Well, the Karnali's got some really large holes on them, and most of those you do not want to go into. Well, not at my age. And they're usually fairly obvious.
It's a herd, really. You don't want to be the weak one at the back, or you don't want to be at the front to make the decision. But the problem is, we all hit all the crap together, and it's carnage.
And also try and follow everyone else that's going in front. But when they're all over the place, then it all gets a bit chaotic.
Whoa!
I've done this river before. It was stunning last time, it's stunning this time. I've just really been into the river this time. The rapids have been beautiful, big and powerful, really nice. And the great thing is you come through and you finish the gorges and you've got this lovely, beautiful, mellow scenery to drift through.
Kayaking's just fantastic, as we've said on other trips. Like, you know, these guys have been paddling with them, some of them for the last 40 years, and just look what's behind us, and you know, you're in a fantastic place. Not many people get to see it unless you're sort of like actually on the river, on a raft or in a kayak. And yeah, it's just been on holiday with your mates basically. So that's what I like about the rivers.